Hi everybody. Oh, good morning. It's Friday. We finally made it. I feel like it's been an extremely long week, and I don't know if that's just because I have been recovering from like a sunburn all week and just been exhausted, or I'm not sure if it was full moon or what, a combination of all the above, but we made it. It's Friday. I don't know if that really means anything anymore. If you're not working, it's just like another day, right? But, if you are working, maybe you do get to enjoy the weekend and take a little break. I'm going to turn off my phone really quick. I'm going to encourage you to do the same this morning, to turn off your phone, turn it on silent. Okay. We're going to flow this morning. Power flow, you always have the option to amp it up. You have options to tone it down. Okay. What we're going to start lying on our back in a reclined butterfly or a Supta Baddha Konasana. Okay. So you start by lying down, put the soles of your feet together, and take your knees towards the edges of the room. You can have your hands rest on your belly, one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. And take some deep breaths. Just allow and feel yourself calm way down. You feel ujjayi breath flowing in through your nose, out through your nose. And deep breaths as much as possible, in and out through your nose. Five more breaths. And wherever you are, take one more breath in. Empty it all out. Pull your knees together, okay? And walk your feet wide. So you're just replacing what you were just doing. So now your knees are together and your feet are towards the edges of your mat. Deep breaths here. In and out through your nose. Three more breaths. Two more breaths. Taking time to make sure you are actually empty. And when you think you're empty, push your exhale a little bit longer. You'll be surprised. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe it all out. Slide your legs down your mat and take a big full body stretch. Arms overhead, feet down your mat. Huge breath in. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a really big squeeze. Give yourself a really big hug. And then rock and roll the length of your spine, forward and backwards. Get some momentum going, okay? Deep breaths here. And pop yourself up into a tabletop position. On your hands and your knees. On your inhale, look up. Cow pose. On your exhale, curl cat. Again, cow and cat. Okay, you guys, take about 5 more breaths. I'm going to get some more light going on in here. If I can, oh yeah, there we go. Great. Checking in, see how everybody else is doing. Oh, hey Debbie, I see that you're having some issues. Maybe your internet connection is a little strange. Um, Really, you guys, you don't really need, here's the beautiful thing, you don't really need to see. Listen, take some active listening. So when you're in cow pose, drop your belly low and lift your heart. Draw your shoulders down your back. Okay, take another breath in and then curl into cat. Chin to your chest. Press your heart up to the ceiling. All right, 3 more rounds. You know, if you get a chance to come to the studio once we're reopened, you'll know that I don't usually practice with my students because it's all about how does it feel versus how does it look. Not so much concerned with how it looks, but definitely want to get into that investigative mental space and physical space of exploring the body. All right, one more time, cow pose. And then keep the shape of cow, straighten your legs into downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here in downward facing dog, pedal out your feet. Take some deep breaths. Deep breaths. About 2 more breaths here. I don't have my normal mat. My hands are already sliding all over the place. All right, press your heart backwards. Hips lift up really high. Feet come together. Lift your right leg high as you breathe in. Bend your top knee. Hips stack. Couple breaths here. One more breath in. Lift your knee high. Downward facing dog. Opposite leg lifts on an inhale. 3-legged dog. Bend your top knee, hips stack. Top knee reaches up to the ceiling. Heart presses back towards your toes. Engage your belly. One more breath in. I want you to look forward and tippy toe all the way forward into ragdoll pose, okay? Hang out here in ragdoll pose for several deep breaths. Gonna keep checking up on you guys and see how we're doing. Okay, awesome. Hey, Mindy, I'm glad that you're getting your internet figured out. Everybody that's to your breath, stay connected to your breath. I just turned off my Wi-Fi and went straight on mobile, so maybe that will help this signal. My Wi-Fi was kind of crappy, so see if that helps at all. So you're here in ragdoll pose. This is always such an interesting experience being up here on the live. It's like everything's live, so if we have any kind of bloopers, all right, we're here, right? We're all human, all right? And same on your mat. If you feel like imbalanced, if you feel a little wobbly, you feel tight, you feel super energetic, it's okay, right? It's okay. This is like your playground for discovery and investigation. Drop your arms down, lift halfway, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Sweep all the way up. Breathe in. Reach your arms up. Hands pull to your heart as you exhale. Deep breath in. Blow it out. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now come into a calm, clear space with your breath. And allow your intention to rise forth from the depths of your heart and into physical form, like in the form of feeling, in the form of breath. It's super subtle, but feel your intention with you. Maybe you feel like a little flutter in your belly. Maybe you just connect to the beat of your heart and let that be the rhythm that connects you to intention. All right, but feel it. with you right here, right now. If you've been practicing along with me, you know that my intention has been perseverance and patience. So feeling it right now, I know that I'm not separate from this thing that I want to see. All right, so take a big breath in. Receive it. Hold it in. Blow it out. Arms sweep up, look up. Forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Sweep up, inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Half lift, heart forward, breathe in. Forward fold. Let's do this one more time. Reach all the way up. Connect your palms and side bend to the right. Heart really lifted. Push your hips to the left. And you can notice, like, I'm just moving a tiny little bit. I'm not like way bent over in the side bend. Okay, you can build up to it. There's no rush. Pull back to center as you inhale. Go to the other side as you exhale. Now, this is all about this area right here in the oblique. So you want to engage and push your hips opposite of your fingers. Reach your fingers opposite of your hips. Pull back to center as you inhale. Take a cactus bend. Push the walls away. Push your hips forward. Reach up. Breathe in. Forward fold as you exhale. Half lift. Chaturanga, low plank. If you're taking the flow, you can always step back to downward facing dog. Cobra or up dog is your inhale. Downward facing dog is your exhale. 3 breaths. One more breath in. Empty out. When you are empty, journey forward. I'm just going to walk forward. You can jump, you can step, lift halfway. Fold. Reach up, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Half lift, heart forward. Stick your butt out, squeeze your belly. Chaturanga. Your chest is already in place for chaturanga. Shift your heart forward and lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 1 breath in. Huge breath out. Walk or jump. Step. Lift halfway. Fold. Reach up. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Huge inhale. Blow it all out. Journey forward. Half lift. Fold. Engage your belly. Reach up. Chair pose. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. 2 more. In. Rock back into the center of your heels as you exhale. 1 more. Breath in. Huge breath out. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Forward fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot forward. Warrior 1. Reach up as you breathe in. Anything that you want to do with your hands is totally fine. I've got mine on my hips right now. Working my way, reaching up. Just taking your time about it. You can always cactus bend here. Or have your hands at your heart. Or you can reach up. 3 more breaths. Full inhale.
Deepen a little bit on the exhale. Last time, breathe in, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Take your time, feel your feet. You want the skin of each heel. So if you had like a dotted line down your mat, you would want your back foot to be on one side of that dotted line and your front foot to be on the other side, just barely skimming that midsection line. All right, and you can feel that, or you can go wider. If you feel like your hips or your knees are being pinched, take your feet wider laterally on your mat, okay? Customize your practice to fit your body. Not the other way around. You're not fitting your body to the practice, okay? The practice conforms to your body, all right? All right, 3 more breaths. Reach up. Breathe out. 2 more. In. Empty. Last time. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Take it down. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. When you're empty, look forward, walk, jump, step, half lift, fold, sweep up. Feeling some good sweat, chair pose. Breath in, fold, half lift, chaturanga, up dog. Down dog. Right foot forward. Warrior one, reach up. Chaturanga, take it down. 1 breath, 1 movement now. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Reach up. Warrior one. Chaturanga, take it down. You can do it on your knees if you want. You can skip it, up dog. Down dog. Feet together, lift your right leg high. Stay here or flip your dog. A little extra challenging with a slippery mat. Okay, breathe here in your flip dog or if you're 3-legged dog. Press your thigh bones up. Flip over, knee to your nose. Knee hugs to your nose. Crescent lunge. Rise up on your inhale. You're up on the ball of your back foot. Back heel is lifted. Shoulders drop down your back. Sweep your arms up, breathe in. Hands to your heart. Pull your heart forward and pop into airplane pose. Back leg lifts. Deep breaths. Back leg is really long. Slow and steady. Come up into crescent lunge. Arms up, breathe in. Keep your palms connected, side bend to the left. All right, so I'm reaching my arms opposite of my front knee to the left side of the room. I'm gonna take another big breath in, gaze to the right, slice into the twist as you exhale. So you feel how the right side body is already open for the twist. Now just breathe here. Stay here or drop your back knee down. I actually feel like the back knee down is a little bit more challenging. Okay, your hips sink low and forward towards your front heel. Stay here, open your arms up. Deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blow it out. Warrior two, spin open. Stay, breathe out. Reverse it. Chaturanga. Up dog. Woo, down dog. Lift your left leg high. Bend your top knee, hip stack. Stay or go for the flip. Thigh bones up, push your heart to the wall that you're looking at, like if you drop your head back. Okay, flip over if you're flip, knee to your nose, everybody. Left knee to your nose, hug it in. Crescent lunge. Rise up as you breathe in. Feel the sweat dripping, hands to your heart. Hopefully, I got the sweat dripping. I'm not even in the heated room today. Heart forward. Airplane pose, back heel lifts up. Breath here. Steady your gaze on one spot. Squeeze your shoulders on your back. Wrap everything around your spine. Crescent lunge, reach up, breathe in. Okay, keep your palms connecting, side bend to the right. From here, gaze to the left, take a huge inhale, slice into the twist. Breath here. You can drop your back knee down if you want. All right, that's gonna get a good stretch on the back quadricep, like the top of the back quad. Sink your hips down low. You don't wanna be like on the back knee. You wanna sink your hips down low and forward. Spiral your heart open, press into your palms. Breathe here. You can open your arms up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Get empty. Squeeze your belly. Warrior 2. Spin open, breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Reverse it, inhale. Chaturanga, take it all the way down. Up dog. Down dog. Huge inhale. Empty out. Lift your right leg high. Knee to your nose. Step into crescent lunge. Reach up, breathe in. Hands to your heart. Airplane pose, inhale. Slow and steady. Crescent lunge as you exhale. Breath in, heart up. Twist to the right. Huge breath in. Blow it out. Warrior 2. Spin open. Reverse. Half moon. You're lunging into it. Use your back foot to propel you. All right? Now breathe here. Squeeze and engage your belly. Light with your bottom hand. Top foot presses. Top shoulder reaches and rotates behind you. You can reach your top arm up. Woo! Step gracefully into a forward fold. Don't just flop down like I did. If you do flop down, instant forgiveness, okay? Lift halfway. Forward fold, right? It's just a playground. We're playing. All right, reach up. So we're taking a test for not being graded. Chair pose. Take a breath in. Blow it out. Okay, take another inhale. Side bend to the left. Breath in. Gaze to the right. Another inhale. Slice into the twist. So you're already set up in the right side body. So now you're just breathing here. Keep breathing, you got it. Stay with your breath, an infinite stream of now. One more in. Fold down, split your feet apart. Hook your first 2 fingers, woo, around your big toes. Yes. I'm like, where's my sweat rag? I'm dripping with sweat. In your forward fold, stay completely active, you guys, okay? You don't want to just go to sleep. Keep a bend in your knees. You can grab onto your toes with your first 2 fingers. Bend your elbows towards the sides of the room and pull your forehead down towards your shins. Create an active belly. Your belly is what's suctioning up into your body as you fold down, okay? So from right here, you can go crow pose, or you can go malasana squat, all right? I'll take malasana to start, all right? Either way, whatever limbs are on the ground, if your hands are down for crow, if your feet are down for malasana, the limbs that are touching the ground are not bearing the weight. The weight is being absorbed upwards. So when you can see the difference when I sag my hips down versus pressing into my feet. When I press down into my feet and absorb with my belly, I kind of lift up a little bit. You'll lift up in crow, you'll lift up in malasana. Take another breath in, chaturanga. Woo! Up dog. Down dog. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Reach up, breathe in. Hands to your heart. Heart forward, inhale.
airplane pose. All right, take a breath in. Now move into crescent lunge. Hard up, inhale. Twist to the left. One breath in. Blow it out. Warrior two, inhale. Reverse on the exhale. Half moon. Woo! Back foot propels us upwards. Deep breaths. Explore your playground and your inner landscape. Sometimes it'll be smooth sailing. The terrain will be soft and comfortable. Other times the terrain is going to be hard and bumpy. All right, just appreciate that. Now meet in a forward fold. Lift halfway. Fold. Sweep all the way up. Chair pose. Breath in. Side bend to the right. All right, I'm opening up through my left shoulder, spiraling open to the ceiling. Take a huge inhale. Twist to the left. Breath here. Roll your top shoulder onto your back. Sink your hips down low. Bend your left knee a lot. And pull your right hip crease back in space. Deep breaths. Build on it. You got it. One more inhale. Fold. Let's take gorilla pose this time. You can slide your palms underneath your feet. Or if you're like, Dee, my shoulders are killing me, take your arms behind your back. You can even put, like if you have a shirt or a towel or a sock or something, put that in between your hands, right? Push your knuckles away from your body and drop your head down. Wherever you choose to be there with intention. Be there with purpose, right? With your intention. Extremely intentional with breath. Maybe your intention is to just notice your breath more. That's a great intention if you're first starting out. You're like, I don't really know what my intention is. I don't know what I want. We'll just start with the breath. Your body needs and wants your breath, okay? So let's practice using the breath intentionally as we enter crow pose again, or malasana squat. So I'm gonna take crow pose this time. Feet come together. You can squat down if you want to plant your palms. You're gonna lean forward as you lift your hips up, knees on the triceps. You can play with one foot lifting. Breathe. Meet in a forward fold. Lift halfway. Fold. Sweep up. Eagle pose. Right leg over, right arm under. Woo! If you're practicing on carpet, it might be a little extra challenging. Suction your belly to your spine and grow your heart. Breath here. Blow it all out. Unravel, reach up. Left leg over, left arm under. Eagle pose. Left leg over, left arm under. Wrap yourself up. Lift your forearms up and away from your face. Relax your shoulders down your back. Breathe, keep breathing. Squeeze to the midline. Blow it all out. Unravel, reach up. Hands to your heart. Tree pose. Lift your right leg. Breath is continuous. Okay, now, slow and steady. You have your gaze on one spot. I like to gaze straight out in front of me. All right, I usually like to gaze downwards, but that's such a habit for me that I want to start to shift the gaze upwards a little bit. All right, take your arms out wide. Okay, now from here, lift your left arm up. So whatever is opposite of your knee, lift that up. All right, right palm flips up and start to push your hips towards the left
And take your hands over towards your knee in this side body opener. Breath. Slowly, slowly come out. Right? Instant forgiveness, all right? I like it when I have days of off balance because it's like you see a lot of yoga teachers like, we have to be perfect all the time. There's no such thing as being a perfect yoga teacher. There is not. All right? There's no such thing as a perfect yoga practice. Switch sides in tree pose. All we can do is practice yoga perfectly. And how we do that is by stepping into right now. Right now is exactly perfect. Take your arms out wide. Even as you explore movement, right arm goes high. Start to, slow and steady with your breath. Take it over towards the left, towards your left knee. Keep breathing. And slow and steady. Step out on this side. Slow and steady. See if you can find a little bit more control on this side. If you're like me and just splay all over the place. All right, so step into the perfection of now. And close your eyes and take some deep breaths. Checking our time here. Oh, goody. Okay, from right here, I'm going to take dancer's pose. Bend your right heel. Grab the inside of the ankle. Roll your shoulder onto your back, okay? Now, you want to keep your knees in line, so you don't want your knee to like splay out to the side or anything, okay? Keep it in line. Cinch your belly up to the crest of your ribs. Lift your left arm up. Okay, now you can stay really upright here in dancer's pose. Kick your shin into your fingers, and you're going to feel this really intensely. I don't feel like I have to move at all to feel more. But if you want to pull forward and send your heel up higher and build on this, you can. Hold here, breathe. 3 more breaths. Slowly windmill your arms around, switch sides. Grab the inside of your left foot. Roll your left shoulder onto your back. So everything really stays in line with your hip, your shoulder, your hip, your elbow, your ankle, your hand. You can stay upright in this position, or you can start to bow forward, pull your heart forward, but it's very intentional. You're kicking your shin, you're kicking your foot into your fingers. A lot of leg energy. 3 more breaths. Mountain pose, feet on the floor, hands by your sides. Take a breath in. Let it go. Sweep your arms high. Forward fold. Half lift. Standing split, send your left leg up high. Okay, breath here. Slow and steady in standing splits. I want you to bend your bottom knee. Pop up into warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Side angle pose. Elbow to quad, that's fine. You're not dumping elbow to quad, it's just resting. Or fingers to floor that are also just resting. Or if you have a block or something, you can bring the floor up to you. Bend into your front knee a lot. Let's go for a bind. Half bind. Maybe try for the full bind. Bend into your knees a lot. Wrap your bottom arm underneath your quad and inch your fingers towards each other. Okay, from here you want to bend your knee and roll your shoulder onto your back. Deep breaths here. If you like bird of paradise and you know where to go from here, go for it. About 3 more breaths. Unravel on an inhale. Straighten your front leg, triangle pose. Triangle pose. So when I'm in triangle pose, I like to line up my front heel with the arch of my back foot. So you might change your footing a little bit, all right? If your bottom hand is on the ground, take it to the outer edge of your front ankle. So that way you can actually rotate your heart backwards in space. Bottom ribs forward, towards the midline of your mat. Top shoulder away from the midline. Top arm reaches up, extend it forward, and swivel all the way down and around into a wide-legged forward fold. Option to stay here, okay, or take a headstand, all right? Or just practice headstand if you have a pillow. You have a pillow at home, put a pillow under your head. Practice getting your head all the way down to the floor. Once you do get it down to the floor, you can practice headstand, just shifting weight into the crown of your head. You can slowly lift your feet. Deep breaths, wherever you are. Maybe you take a moondrop with your hands behind your back and clasp your hands. Push your knuckles away from your body. Maybe you skandasana from side to side. There's a lot of options here. I want you to take about 5 more breaths. If you are in headstand, you're going to exit the exact same way you entered, wide-legged. All right, when you exit. Everybody lift halfway. Walk around to the front of your mat, pyramid pose. Hi-yi-yi. I'm going to improvise and use a block. But I don't have a block, so I got a tissue box. So I can just use this tissue box because, again, my hands are just resting. I'm not dumping a lot of weight into this tissue box. If I did, it would collapse. Okay, so shift the weight back into your heels, heart forward. Squeeze and engage your belly. You can bow forward or you can stay half lifted. If you have like low back issues, all right, or tight hamstrings, it might feel really good to stay in the low back, all right? Just stay with the half lift. Okay, from here, everybody half lift, heart forward, broad across the chest, right arm goes high. Take a twist. Deep breaths here. 5, 4, 3, 2, keep rotating 1, chaturanga. However you want to get there. Meet in down dog. Lift your left leg high. And step forward into standing splits. Back leg lifts up. Deep breaths here. Bow over your bottom leg, really strong. Top leg really shoots up there, right? Try to lock your top knee out, that's in the air. Shoot it up, slowly land. Warrior 1, breathe in. Warrior 2, open up. Okay, side angle pose. Reach forward. You can drop elbow down. Right, you can drop hand down. This is great. I have my handy tissue box. I can put my hand on that, right, as a block. I like being creative with the props around the house. Let's go for a bind, okay? Be creative as you bind. What's available in your body? Maybe you just half bind and reach your top arm towards your quadricep, up towards the knee a little bit, all right? Wrap your bottom arm under your quad if you're going for that full bind. Why not? Try it. Why not? Okay? There's a million excuses to not do it. Just go for it, all right? See what happens. You're going to surprise yourself for 3 more breaths. Where you feel resistance is where you're going to have the most areas of growth. This time, all right, unbind, straighten your front leg into triangle pose. I'm going to use one of these tissues. More handy than just a makeshift yoga block, okay? So breathe in triangle pose. Hard up. Breath in and out of your nose. Top arm can reach up. You're rotating your heart backwards in space. Push your bottom ribs forward in space. Like forward. Towards the wall that my heart is facing. Top arm extends forward and swivels down. Bump your back foot up for pyramid pose. We skip the wide-legged forward fold because it's the same on both sides, all right? You can lift halfway, you can stay in the half lift with me, or you can bow forward. All right, up to you. Okay, everybody lift halfway. Stay, breathe out. Now take a twist. Right arm down, left arm lifts up. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. All right, from downward facing dog, I want you to shift forward to high plank and lower all the way down as slowly as you could. All the way down. One cheek to the mat, rest here. Hands back by your sides. You deserve it. Not quite to Savasana, but we're on our way. We got a little bit more work left to do, which I know you all are thrilled about. Flip your cheek to the other side. You feel your heart. Feel the beating in your chest and your throat. Okay, we're gonna go half bow pose today. And I personally think, I say this every time I do it, that half bow is a little bit more challenging than full bow, so you can be the judge and then, of course, let that judgment go. Prop yourself up on your left forearm. Reach around with your right hand. Grab your outer ankle, okay? And kick your shin into your fingers and lift your knee up, your right knee up. Breathe here. 5, 4, deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Keep your heart lifted, right forearm down. You'll find that sweet spot where your elbow's underneath your shoulder and you're able to actually hold yourself upright. Reach around, grab the outer piece of your left ankle, kick your shin backwards, lift your heart, and lift your knee up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Stack your palms, bend your knees. Windshield wiper, side to side. Woo, all right. Bend your knees, bend both knees, all right? We're gonna go full floor bow, all right? Full floor bow. If you wanna go locust pose, which is everything on the ground, you're lifting up, you can go locust pose, that's fine. Or bend your knees, grab your outer ankles with me. Take a breath in. Everybody blow it out. And then on your inhale, go up. Kick your shins into your fingers if you're in floor bow. All right, lift your thighs up. Everybody, lift your thighs up. Breathe here. One more, huge breath in. Come all the way down. Woo. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Come up on your tippy toes. Drop to your knees. Camel pose. Reach up. 7 breaths. Here we go. Cactus, bend your elbows. You can have your hands to your low back if you want, or hands to your heels. Up to you. Breathe. About 5 more breaths now. The very last thing you do is drop your head back if that would feel good to you. Make sure you can still swallow. Push your hips forward. Utilize the side body openings that we did earlier. And then come out slowly. Slow and control. Child's pose. Get that heart button going for child's pose. And deep breaths. Much deserved. Child's pose. Okay, flip around onto your back. Let's go for bridge or wheel pose, all right? Here we go. I'm actually gonna go off my mat onto the carpet for this one because that mat is super sweaty and slippery, right? So I want you to take a huge breath in wherever you are. Blow it all out. And then go up, all right? Go up, bridge or wheel. Wherever you are, take one more breath in, and then use an exhale to come all the way down. Knock your knees from side to side, all right? Sit up again, bridge or wheel, all right? Here we go. Set yourself up if you're going up for whatever you're going up for. And press up. Here we go. Breathe. Keep breathing. You got it. Next exhale, come down. Take a huge inhale. Empty out. Go up, bridge or wheel. Don't stay too long, the floor gets sticky. Go up. Use an exhale, come down. All right, take a breath in. Empty it all out. One last time, go up, bridge or wheel. You got it. You got it. Bridge or wheel. Breathe here. From 10. 5, 3, 1. Come down with your next exhale. Ooh, wee. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a twist to the left. Okay, you're here on the left. I want you to grab, if you have a blanket or a pillow or you got that tissue box, all right? I want you to put it in between your knees, wherever you are. You could also do this, all right? You can also do this without anything in your knees, all right? But it's going to be a little bit more challenging. So I want you to squeeze that block or whatever you have and lift your knees up off the ground just to hover. Lift your head and shoulders off the ground. You're still in the twist, okay? Head and shoulders lift. And then crunch up, pulse, exhale, exhale, not from the head, from the heart, from the crest of the ribs, exhale, exhale, exhale up, exhale, strong, 10, 9, 8, keep going, 5, 2, 1, pause, lift up and pause, hold, hold, release the block, relax. You're still on the left side in the twist. Now switch sides. Knees over to the right. You're just in an easy twist with your knees together, supine twist. From here in your twist, okay? You can utilize your prop again. And you know, if you do, like, I just think it's easier to have some space in between your knees. So lift your knees up a little bit, just hovering off the ground. Lift your head and shoulders off the ground and pulse up. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Pulse, crunch. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, lift up and crunch. Hold the crunch. Breathe, relax. For some reason, I'm not sure why, that side was a lot harder than the other side, okay? Meet back in the middle for Supta Baddha Konasana, exactly how we began class. Soles of the feet connect, knees are wide. Rest here and breathe. Receive your breath in your heart space. And from here, I want you to pull your knees into your chest. All right, start to rock and roll the length of your spine, forward and back. Once again, forward and back. You're gonna plant your palms, come into a tabletop position on your forearms. Tabletop on your forearms. We're going into one of my all-time favorite poses ever, dolphin pose, all right? Just for you guys this morning, all right? This is just for you. Dolphin pose, strength, strength. I want you to tippy toe forward a little bit. Oh yeah, bring your feet together. You can stay here or lift one leg up. You can toe taps, toe up and down, toe up and down. Or you can lift your top leg up and keep it lifted and press up from your bottom foot for kick-ups. Woo! Do you find some hang time in your kick-up? Meet in dolphin pose, other side. Here we go. Opposite leg lifts. Breathe. Toe taps if you want. Feel your shoulders catch on fire. It's okay. All right, or kick-ups. Dolphin pose, meet you there. To child's pose, drop down. Take your hands back by your ankles. Forehead down. This is, when you do these reps like this is all about generating your breath. Your breath, right? You have to get in sync with your breath. So once you get in sync with your breath now, as you come up to a tabletop position, and use an exhale to push back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, you're gonna lift your right leg high. I'm checking on the time. And slide into half pigeon pose. All right, half pigeon pose for 5 breaths, that's it. Right knee towards your right wrist. And the more that you work your shin, perpendicular with your body. So perpendicular with your spinal column is going up vertically up and down, and your shin is going horizontally across your mat. The more 90-degree angle you make with your knee, the deeper this becomes, okay? About 3 more deep breaths. I know I said 5 breaths, but really, again, the numbers don't matter. It's the time spent in connection with your breath. Okay, if you're folded forward, I want you to lift yourself upright, press into your palms, step back to downward facing dog, lift your opposite leg up, and slide forward into half pigeon pose. Okay, anywhere from 5 to 7 more breaths right here. Time spent in quiet reflection with the self. All right, we're not reflecting on your failures, not reflecting on what you couldn't do on your mat, but reflecting on your body's capability and celebrating your body. I had a student one time, he came in and was like, I saw this quote and I thought about you, and you know, exercise is not punishment for that cookie that we ate. It's a celebration of our body. And I love that, because every time you hop on your mat, it's a time to celebrate. Right? Celebrate your breath, celebrate your body. Now rise up into your breath. Okay, swing your back leg around. Seated forward fold, arms up, bow over your legs. Breath here. One more breath in and out, so you can really humble yourself into the fold a little bit more. Soft bend in your knees. Let your belly connect to the tops of your thighs. All right. No arching in the low back. So if you feel like your fold is like this, and you feel it in your shoulders and neck some more, I want you to bend your knees. Lift your heart up and forward of your knees, and then you can even grab onto your feet from here, all right? Again, make the practice customizable to your body. So with that being said, we're going to end in an inversion. Whatever kind of inversion you want to take. I'm going to take waterfall pose. I can't use the tissue box for my hips, so I'm looking around the room. I don't really see anything. There's a lot of pillows, but they're all kind of decorative. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my hands underneath my hips and let my hips rest on my palms. And this is really nice because your hips are still elevated above your heart. You just want to somehow get your hips up above your heart. If you're near a wall, put your legs up the wall. You can go into shoulder stand. That's totally cool. Just breathe here. About 5 more breaths. And then slow and steady, you're going to make your way into Savasana, corpse pose, lying completely flat on your back, right? Or you could go belly down, okay? That's fine too. You can rest on your side in the fetal position. You can grab a blanket, all right? A lot of options here. You're here in Savasana, you make that commitment to be still, right? You make that commitment to yourself. And really commit. And just be still, be silent. Be as still as you can. And even if it feels a little bit silly sometimes when we're still, sometimes we might feel like Savasana is a waste of time, that it's unnecessary, that we can skip it. But Savasana is an extremely important piece of our practice because all of the twisting, jumping, floating that we have just done, our body needs time to decompress and to reset. So give yourself this moment to reset your nervous system, to allow yourself to completely relax. And it's a commitment, so stay committed to this moment. Let your breath completely relax, as if you were going to go to sleep. Right? So you're slowing down your brain waves when you do this. This is physiologically what's happening in your body. You're moving out of your strong adult beta brain waves and transitioning into a more mild alpha brainwave. And then from there, when you are able to completely relax and focus on your imagination and images on the backs of your eyelids without any conscious thought, you slip even deeper into a meditative state in the theta brainwaves, which is actually where we all live up until we're about 6 or 7 years old, in the theta brainwaves, where we have this strong relationship with our imagination. And anxiety doesn't really seem to exist in this realm at all. So in this space of non-judgment and just unconditional pure love for yourself, with yourself, feel gratitude. And not just a tiny strand of gratitude, feel the abundance of love and gratitude that is available for you, for your body. Take a deep breath in now and let it all go. Oh, it feels so good to take a breath in. Do it again. Breathe in. And whatever is no longer serving you, I want you to blow it out with the exhale. Anything that's no longer serving you. I even think about like things on social media that have been sticking with me. I'm just letting them go. It's a choice to let it go. All right, and curl onto your
curl into your right side today. Right side stimulates your nervous system. Left side stimulates your digestive system. So if you ever have a tummy ache or you're feeling a little upset in the tummy, you can roll to your left side. You feel a little stressed out or tired, you can roll to your right side. And I want you to rise up into a seated position, hands coming to your heart. Okay. And here in this space of gratitude, I want everybody to take a final deep breath in together. And a loving breath out. Send it outside of yourself. Just a loving embrace for whoever needs it. Know that they will pick up on it. I'm kind of feeling some of that already. I need it. I'm going to pick up on it myself and be a little selfish here. So do it one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning, and thank yourself for your practice, especially. Namaste. Hey, and happy Easter if you're celebrating. Okay, be safe if you're spending time with your family, virtually or in person. Everybody's handling this in their own way. So really, truly, again, be gracious and kind to yourself and others during this time, because it's extremely important. We have never been through a time like this before, especially with the modern technology that we have. So it's a learning experience, really, truly it is. And if you need a loving ear to talk to or someone to, chat about all this with, reach out to me. I'm here for you. And the other thing that I want to say is that Sunday, there is going to be no class on Easter Sunday. So long, slow, deep. I might move it to Monday. I'm not sure. So be on the lookout for that announcement. And I'll see y'all soon. Toodaloo. Have a great day.